is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Mariners played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Joey Wentz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
First pitch coming, here it is. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too
さ
well
っ
so
きま
far
で
in
ちょっ
this
とね、
series, D-Roll.
頭
They're
痛く
looking to
て
avoid the sweep here in this
横にな
one.
ってました
They got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental.
頭冷やしながら薬飲んでようやく収まりましたね。
You know,
たまにね、
we'll see him work
頭
both
痛なる
sides of the
ね。
plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's got it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
The next batter will be Evan White. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch
な
fastball.
かな
It's
か
nothing
痛
in
かっ
one.
たっすけど
And
ね。
you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in here at 277, 10 home runs, and 21 driven in. A ball and a strike.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best
チェンジ
left-handed
の
power
割
bats
高い
fishing for balls off the
曲がり
plate.
ますな。
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Mariners are down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Leger Newsom, a right-hander from the state of Maryland, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
まあでもこのチームも残念ながら最下位争いしてますからね。初めは良かったけど 途中からも負けまくって
Ready now is Victor Reyes.
借
He'll
金
lead
だら
things
けで
off
す
here
から
in the
ね。
bottom half of the
Here we
first.
go. For the Tigers, the
The
seventh
pitch.
fielder, Victor Reyes.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what
歯
hasn't
が
been
自
all that
分では気
amazing a
づか
stretch
ないう
for
ち
them.
に
Hey,
傷
not
ん
an
で
easy
ると
thing to
か
do, D-Row, to get a sweep,
肩
a
こり
three-game
とかも
sweep on the road. They've
あ
won the
あ
first two, looking to
まあ
put a bow on
昔
this
か
one
ら
here.
ね
Yeah, to win 3 on the
頭
road,
痛
Dan,
持ちなんですけどね
significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take
雨
care
の
of
日とか
business at
頭
home.
痛なったり
This
と
would
か
be
ね
huge for this team.
天気が悪いと頭痛なったりとか
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with
まああん
3
まり痛
quality
い
pitches
時
in
は
a
も
row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now
う
his
飲んでる
focus has to
薬があ
hone
る
in
から
on
それ飲みま
getting
すけ
ahead
ど
on
ね
the next guy.
Here's Robbie Grossman batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll check in with an average still south
まあ
of
それを飲んで
230, 5
頭を
homers
冷やし
and
て
16
寝るっ
RBIs.
ていう
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
まあそ
Hey,
れ
if
で
he's
や
going
り
to
ゃ
execute that curveball, and that's the first one
ず
of
ー
the
っと
day. If he's
痛
going
く
to
なることは
execute it
ないで
like
すけど
that,
ね
be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for
ガ
him
ーブ
today.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Nomar Mazara. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs.
まあでも
But it
今日
was
はな
the
ん
way
か
in which he looked going about those ABs.
かなり
He
暑
didn't
かっ
have
た
a
です
good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
To the plate now, Willie Castro, as he lays off a fastball too
まあで
low
も
for
今
ball
日の
one.
予定はなん
Looking
と
to get
か
on base and keep this first inning
完
alive.
了したんでね
Sneaks a fastball by
ま
him
あ
at
ち
the
ょっと
letters.
来
It's
週のまた
1-1.
現場が
He's going to have to set his sights a
コロ
little
コロ
lower right there. That
と
pitch
予
was
定
able
変わ
to
り
get
ま
by
した
him.
け
His
ど
swing was just a little under that one.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3
まあ
down
多
for
分
Detroit. Still
連
no
休
score.
は仕事入らんと思うんですけど連休明けでしょうね
Second
明
inning
日は
coming
休
up,
み
and
でしたっ
Heidi
け
Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the
まあ
best.
来週の
Yeah,
水曜
Heidi,
日が
thank you, and guys, certainly having a
予
fresh
定入っとっ
bullpen
たけ
ready
ど
for
お
a
客
game
さんが
like
都
this
合悪
one
な
will
っ
be
た
an
言うてね
important step towards a victory.
で
No
また
doubt,
ちょっと
Matty.
日
And
程
there's
調整
rain on
で
the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to
No.
straightaway center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
ああそこのお客さんちょっとね
All right,
特殊な
guys,
客
here's
や
the
から
defensive alignment for the
日程
Detroit
がようず
Tigers.
れるんですよ
And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
In now, Donnie Walton. Swinging a
Oh,
little blooper to
Ah,
center.
right.
Castro takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting six.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
ハルさんも
He looked
忙
like
し
a
いですもんね。
caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level.
あ
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go
あ、
the
次の
Mariners.
休み
We'll go to the
は
bottom of the
日曜日
second.
でしたっ
No
け、
score.
ハルさんは。
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Popped him up. Walton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5.
まあ今日はでも髪切れたから良かったですわ。もうだいぶもさもさしとったから、今日は切りに行きたいな思っとったから。
In now the power hitting
あ
outfielder Nomar
あ、
Mazara.
日曜と
A ball and no
火曜
strikes.
も休み。雨予報だから。
And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 2 as the
あれが
fastball
ス
does
トライ
let
クっ
go.
てすごいな。あんなボール球を。
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep
な
it
来
going.
週確かに月火がなんか雨っぽいんですよね。
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
あ、じゃあ月曜日は晴れか。
On the ground
月曜
to
日
the
晴
right
れる
side.
けど、
Fielded cleanly.
火水が
In time to
雨
first,
ら
and
しい
there
で
are
すけ
two
ど、
away.
まあわからんすけどね。
So two
天
out,
気予報も
nobody
よう
on.
変わる
And
か
that
らね。
brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but
あ、
it's
ウェ
pulled
ザーニュース
foul
の
wide of third.
あれで見てんすけ
Bottom
ど、
of
あ
the
れも
second
な
here
ん
with no
か
score.
よう変わりますからね。
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the third with no score.
火曜日、あ、マジですか。あれ食べに行こう思っとったんすか。噂の爽やかステーキ。
Batter will be Shed Long Jr. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the
JR
guy on
で
the
ね、
mound.
鷲
It'll
津
be
駅
interesting
行け
to
ま
see
す
if
か
they
ら
can
ね。
find a way to get to this guy before he
駅
really
からちょっ
settles in.
と30分ぐらい歩かなあかんみたいですけど。
Now the pitch.
あ、そこまで遠ないみたいですけどね。
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this
ゆっ
guy's got a
くり
chance to
歩い
be
て
an
30分
absolute
ちゃいます
steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
ああ、
I
そう
love
なんですか
everything。this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got
それ
fastball
にしても
command and a
駅と
nice
駅
early
の
feel for
間
his
が
off-speed
結構あり
stuff.
ますよね。
Now the 2-1 pitch.
ああ、
Line,
トライ。
but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is
な
gone
かな
to start
か
the third.
離れてますもんね。
Next, it'll be Jake Fraley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way.
だいぶ
Hasn't
前
been
に
getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
金沢行った時もね、
First pitch of
駅
the
から
AB now.
駅、隣の駅やから知れてるやろう思って歩いたんですけど、めっちゃ遠くてね、
Both teams so
な
far
んじゃ
yet
こ
to
れと。
crack the hit column.
隣の駅行くのこんな遠いんか思ってね。
Lifted down the line in left.
これは大変やなっ
But
て。
this is going to wind up a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Google マップで見たらそんな離れてないかな思っても、実際歩いたら結構距離ありましたからね。
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here now is Ty France. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner.
Wow.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
ね、駅に寄ったら、
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff.
夜行バス
Homering
で。
twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Standing in now, Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch
ちょうど
fastball,
ね、
0-1. Second
肉デ
appearance
コ
here,
さん
he
が
grounded
金沢
out
なん
to
です
start the
よ。
ball game.
で、肉デコさんとこ行って、なんか帰りに、
The windup and
隣
the
の
0-1.
駅近いからま
Here's a fastball that
あ、歩
crowds
く
him a
か
bit,
と
and
思っ
it's
て歩い
1-1.
たはいいんですけど、あまりにも遠すぎて、
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
結構ね、隣の駅の距離があって、こっちの感覚で歩いてまうとえらい目に遭いますね。
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move.
こっちの
He's
方やっ
there
た
to
ら、
track it
ね、
down,
歩い
and
ても
that'll end the inning.
隣の駅ぐらい知れてんですけど、
One for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home
い
run.
や、諦めはせんかったっすけど、めっちゃ時間かかりましたね。途中で、あ、やめ、やっぱ電車乗ったらよかったな思ったんですけど、戻るのもまた大変やし、
Not much
しゃあ
going
な
on
いかと思って
offensively so far for these guys.
戻ると
Six
ま
up,
た時間か
six
かる
out.
か
We'll
ら
see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something
まあ、こ
going.
こまで
Well,
来
the
たらい
home
かなしゃあ
crowd
ない
seems
な
a
みた
little
いな。
restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
いやー、隣の駅がこんなに遠いとはみたいな。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
多分こっちやったら間に1個ぐらい駅入るぐらいの感覚みたいですね。
He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a changeup swung
いや
on and
豊
missed
橋
for
か
the
ら和
first
室
down.
もな
Boy,
かな
there's the
か
perfect
距
pitch
離あり
right
ます
there
もん
with
ね。
a straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls
あ
the
んな歩い
string,
とっ
and
た
gets
ら
the
え
big
らい目
strike
に遭い
out.
ますね。
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fraley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
ああ、でも駅かなりでかいですよね、あそこね。あんだけ路線密集しとるから。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2
あ
men
こっ
out.
ちもだから新幹線と
Fouled away.
JR 京都線と神戸線と
The 1-2.
あと地下鉄もあるんですけどね。
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Henniger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0.
電車の本数は結構
Now
多
to
い
the
ですけ
plate
どね。
here is Evan White. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12, Evan White.
First pitch on the way.
ああ、確かにね、光と小
And he
玉で
lays
したっ
off
け。
there 1-0.
まあ、なかなかね、新大阪、京都、名古屋、その次がなかなか止まらんですよね。
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes is there and he has it for the first out.
なんぼ新幹線通ってるとはいえ、
Next will be the
止まらん
designated
かったら
hitter,
またあれ
Kyle
ですもん
Seager.
ね。
Now the pitch.
新大阪、名古屋が1時間かからないですからね。
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball
ね
player.
名古
I
屋
wouldn't
か
put
ら
him
こ
on a
の
superstar
横浜
level,
までがま
but
た
you know
遠
what?
いんです
They
よね。
didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
ああ、
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
新
One
大阪、
run,
東
just
京
one
が
hit,
2時
and
間
no
半で
errors
すけ
in
ど
the
ね。
game for the Mariners to this point. Great pitch
Ah,
there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the
結
second
構
out.
2
Really
時
good
間半
pitch
言
right
うて
there. So
も
you're moving the ball
か
all
なり
around
長
the
く感
strike
じる
zone.
んですよ
And
ね。
then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0
ま
for
あでも
1
5
so
月
far.
中にほんまに爽やか食べに行こうかな思ってんすけどね。
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
どっかのタイミングでなんと
right
か
here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back even now at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to
まあ
find
で
that
も
release
新
point with
幹
his
線やって
off-speed
やっぱ
pitches.
名古
Let's
屋
see if he
で
can find the feel
小
for that
玉に
thing
乗り換え
moving
なさいっ
forward.
ていうのがよう出るんですけどね。
Now the 3-2 pitch is up at the
Ah,
letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
こっそり見に行
Mariners
こ
are
う
down in
か。
order, but they lead it 1-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
名古屋から2駅か。三河安城、豊橋。
Pitch on the way. Popped up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
から名古屋行って小玉乗って豊橋で降りて、そっから JR 乗り換えて、やったら1時間41分って書いてますけどね。
A bouncer up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first
その
in
代わ
time for
り
the out.
片道8240円ですけど。
Stepping in once again is Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
まああと前言ってた名古屋まで行って名古屋から JR 乗り換えて新快速で豊橋まで行ってで豊橋から和室はね普通電車乗ってそれで行ったらまあ2時間24分って書いてますね。
First offering on its
それ
way.
でも 片道7370円って書いてますけど、まあ1000円ちょっと、まあ約900円ぐらいですか。安くなるけど時間がかかるっていう。ああ、自分的にはその方が JR 乗れるからいいかなと思って。新幹線がやっぱコストかかるんですよね。まあなんぼね、自由席乗ったとはいえ、新幹線を乗る以上が高いですよね。
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
かといってじゃあ新幹線乗らずにね、違う生き方でやるっていうのもありなんですけど、また時間がめっちゃかかるからね。JR でも一件ことないんですけどね。その代わりめっちゃ時間かかるんですよ。まあ、バスを挟んでいくっていう方法もあるみたいですけど、バスはちょっとね、酔ったりするからね。電車だけで行くにしても、米原までは早いんですけどね、米原から大垣とかですよね。米原大垣方面が、まあでも知れてるっちゃ知れてるとはいえ。で、大垣からまた駅がめっちゃあるからね。新快速乗ったとしても、なんやかんやかかりますからね。結局、それで行って4時間かかりますからね。私は自分の運転以外は酔うわ。そうなんですね。バスはね、酔うからね、乗れないっすわ、あれ。なんか匂いがどうも気持ち悪くなってね。ずっと寝とかんとほんま起きとったら気持ち悪くなってくる。バスめっちゃ苦手ですね、なんか。4時間半か。4時間かけて行くんやったら、新幹線で名古屋まで行ってる方がまだマシですよね。
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at bat so far.
なんぼね、4840円で行けるとはいえ、4時間はしんどいっすな。2時間運転したよ。
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
なかなか酔い問題は大変ですよね。
Double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning.
やっぱりその名古屋まで行って名古屋から JR に乗るっていう、このルートが一番いいかなと。
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Donnie Walton. First offering. Here it comes.
こっそりこっそり見に行きますか。まあ、こっそり見に行くならハンバーグでも食べますか。
But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
一緒に食事は恥ずかしい。
You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers.
ケンさんとはね、2回会ったことはあるんですけどね。肉デコさんも確か2回会ったような。3回は会ってなかったのかな。
Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball
肉デコさんとこの猫がまためっちゃ可愛い猫飼ってるんですよ。あんま泣かん猫でね、表情がまた可愛らしい顔して、めっちゃ癒されるんですよ。
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now. 2 and 2.
猫の肉
He
球。
might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2.
猫
He's
はほん
already
ま
seen the
癒され
curveball
ま
a
すよ
couple
ね。
of
なん
times,
か
so he might be looking for it.
Down the left field line and deep.
ああ、消えた。
And that will end up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in is Nomar Mazara. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Fouled off. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now time is called here as they get a trip to the mound.
なんかでも犬より猫の方が自分はいいですね。なんかあんま犬って子供の頃めっちゃなんかね噛まれそうになったりとかして、ああ何してんこれ、ああ1点入ってるの最悪やな。噛まれそうになってなんかあれ以降は犬が苦手になってね、あんまりこう
The leadoff man shows him how it's done.
このライト何してるのこれ。
Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate now, Jamer Candelario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside.
犬より猫ですよね。
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
太もも噛まれた。それまた。犬も結構わからんすからね。めちゃくちゃ吠えまくってきて、飛びかかってくるのいますからね。
So now to the plate, Akil Baddoo. He grounds it sharply to
ああいうのを味わう
third.
と
Throw
な
on
ん
to
か
first, two gone.
苦手意識出ますよね。
Next, here is Nico Goodrum, runner in scoring position with two gone.
まあそれやったらやっぱ猫の方がいいから。
First offering on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Lifted in the air out to right. Henniger able to track it down for the third out. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, all tied at 1-1.
仕事の行き帰りに見る、たまに見る。グレートピレニーズは好き。グレートピレニーズってなんすか？
Back now for the start of the 6th inning. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now, Jake Fraley. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now,
名
he's got to
犬
bear
ジョ
down.
リーっ
He
て
gets the
なん
two
か
strikes
名
in
前は
this
聞いた
spot.
ことあるんで
Has
すけ
to
どね。
put the ball in play.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
これはあかん。
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Up next, Ty France, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the
真っ
pitcher's
白
hands.
で毛がもふ
Grossman
もふし
will
て
range to his left as he
尻
tracks
尾
this
フリ
one
フリ
down in left center for the second out of the inning. So stepping in is Tom Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch
ああ
coming,
動
here it is.
物はほんまね癒されますか
Fastball
ら
hit on
ね
the ground is short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor
The
Reyes.
center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
猫の尻尾もなんかこう握りたくなりますよね。まあ握ったら嫌がりますけど。
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
His command has been
こうギュッと
outstanding
こ
so
う
far,
握りたくなるっ
hitting
ていう
nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
And now in the box, Robbie Grossman, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for them hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more
猫的
consistency
に
from
は
both
めっ
sides of
ちゃ
the
嫌
plate.
なんですよ
But
ね。
that just hasn't been the
何
case for
触
him
ってん
batting
ねんみ
lefty
たいな。
against these good right-handers.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line.
ああ中途半端。
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
今はどんな髪型普通の髪型ですけど
To the plate now, Willie Castro, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop
バ
in
リ
there
カン
for
で
strike
だい
1.
ぶ
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
刈り上げてすっきりしましたけどね今日
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Grossman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-1 home.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
マッシュ
I
で
think
刈
it's
り
safe
上
to say he wasn't ready for the
げ、うん、
fastball.
両サ
Wow,
イ
was he
ド
behind that fastball?
刈り上
Great
げて
job
す
on the
っき
mound
りし
using
まし
the
たね。
curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So next to bat will be Wilson Ramos. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember.
1ヶ月したらすぐにね、もさもさ
In
して
now,
くるから。
Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's
短め
ball
にしとっても
1.
すぐ
1 for
伸び
2
て
in
き
the
ますから
ballgame
ね。
thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home
そ
with
れ
it.
た。
The
あ
tag will be too late as they take the lead
つ
now
い
with
に
2
打
to
たれた
1.
か。
Hey, there's a good job of
今のも
battling
もう
right
ちょ
there,
い
D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs,
正
2
確に投げと
strikes.
ったらアウ
You're
トやっ
one
た。
pitch
だいぶ
away,
それ
and
ましたね、
boy,
これ。
what a terrific piece of hitting
さ
right
す
there.
がにあれは
Great
タッ
job
チで
right
き
there.
る。
Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Now time is called, and this could very well be
暑
to buy
くな
a
っ
few
た
more
らイ
pitches
ン
for
ナーだ
those
け刈り上
relievers.
げてもらおうか。夏場はどうしても暑いですからね。
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll
よっしゃ。
swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
なんとか1点で。
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Stepping up is Evan White. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
暑さに負けて去年自分で髪切った。自分でもまあね、切るのもありですよね。
Fastball that's in there for strike 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
bullet
お
back
ー
up
あ
the
ー
middle.
あかんこれ
Reyes,
当たりが
controlling
良すぎ
center,
た
makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 15.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
おー
Down the line and fair,
これ
that's a
は
hit.
完全逆にいった
Seager will make the turn for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to
さす
produce
が
a
に
lot of
帰る
runs,
か
but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it
う
one
ん
good at bat
全
at
然
a time.
大丈夫ですよ全然メジャーのネタじゃなくてもいいですよ
Joe Jimenez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
配信のね人によったら関係ない話せんとってくださいっていう人おるんですけど全然そんな気にしてないんで
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis.
おー
As
し
he
ゃい
rips
っ
it
た
on the ground to second.
これ
And
は
that's
1
through
点
into center field,
入っ
base
た
hit.
かよっしゃよっしゃ
He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring
今
in the
のは
late
完
innings, so
璧
that RBI base hit to tie things up.
ちょう
That
どま
comes
た
at
ピ
a
ッチャー
really
の
good time.
危な体当たりそうでしたこれ
Like a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's
変
able
わ
to
りっ
get
ぱ
that
な打
knock
っ
in
た
that
な
big spot.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Donnie Walton. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Grossman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in next, Mitch Haniger. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it misses 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So the next to bat will be Shed Long Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
まあでもほんまに爽やかハンバーグ楽しみですね
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Digging in will be Jamer Candelario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
うんさすがに変えよ
Will Vest will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Now here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
うん、楽しみなんですけど。あの店なんか定休日とかなさそうですよね。なんかずっと空いてるような感じっぽいですけど。
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Akil Baddoo, grounded out in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
結構県外から食べに行く人も多いみたいですよね。地元の人も多いみたいですけど。ああ、これうまいことしてるのこれ。これ無理や。
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
ああ、そうなんですね。定休日、元旦と31ぐらいしかないらしいですよ。すごい店ですね。まあ、営業時間変わる時もあるとか書いてるけど。まあでも、時間帯によったら、待ち時間とかあるらしいですね。昼の11時から夜の11時まで。
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
日曜祝日、年末年始、ゴールデンウィーク、お盆等はランチメニューありませんって書いてますね。結構並んでそうですよね。受付の入り口でなんか番号券を取るらしいですけど。
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2.
来週絶対行かなきゃ。何があっても行かんとダメですね。ゴールデンウィークでもランチないって書いてるから、ゴールデンウィーク前に行った方がええかもしれない。ああ、ケンさんおはようございます。あら、また雨で中断。何分中断やこれ。まあ、このままで行くか。
Well, the rain is finally
雨
past
降
us
って
as
も
we
行きま
welcome
す。
you back. Will
雨
Vest
天
gets
結
the
構
okay
で
to
すな。
come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he
ああ、
can
めっちゃ
settle
スタミ
back
ナ減
in
ってるし。
at the plate to get the action started. Victor Reyes.
とにかく雨だろうがなんだろうが行くんやいう感じですな。ノーゲームで。これ同点やからね。
Now the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first
爽
base,
や
man,
か
does
爽
that
やか
change
爽
the
やか
pitcher's
を
whole mentality.
なんとか
This
食べ
guy at
に
the
来た
plate
言
should
うてん
assume
すけどね。
nothing but heaters coming right at him.
初めての爽やか。平日ランチメニュー。
The 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
ランチメニューか。
Softly hit toward the
Yosha.
hole. Fielded cleanly, and that will
なんとか
conclude
抑えた。
matters here in the 7th. Tigers leave 1. Score remains
ライス
2 to
と
2.
かパンとかスープ付きと書いてるけど、げんこつハンバーグランチ、おにぎりハン
Gregory
バーグ
Soto
ランチ。
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
炭焼きのこだわり。
So now here is Jake Fraley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so
シ
far.
ーザーサラダ495円。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
野
He'll
菜
start
ラ
him
ン
here with
チ
a。changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
いろいろあるんですな。
And it's a called
こ
strike
の
to
ピ
even
ッ
the
チャー
count at
髪の
1.
色めっちゃ赤いですね。ご飯大盛り。
And he fouls this one off.
髪の色が派手ですね。
The 1-2.
チーズバーガー美味しそう。グランドメニュー。
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 pitch. This one's down
Oh,
to third.
shot.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched
大
arm. A
盛
base
りの
hit.
量が少な
Nothing
かっ
fires
たら
me up more
猛
than
攻
watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands
いろい
inside,
ろあ
not
るみ
trying
たい
to
で
do
す
too
け
much and
ど、
just force feed a single.
デザートとかある。
Into the box now. Ty
ハンバーグ
France
食
as
っ
he'll
て
take a look at an
締め
off-speed
のデ
pitcher
ザ
that
ートを
misses
食
for
べると
ball
か。
1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
デザート何がある？今やったらマンゴーフェア今やってるみたいですよ。またうまそうなマンゴーが。
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. High
あ
and
った
deep
ー
to left. This one's got plenty of
ハン
distance.
バーグエビフライ。
Gone! And that
迷い
two-run
ますな。
home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
マンゴーフェアうまそうですよ。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway
マンゴー
left
スムー
as
ジ
they
ー、マン
take
ゴ
the
ープリン、
lead. It's now 4 to
マン
2.
ゴーパフェとか。これはまたがっつり食べてから締めで食べるっていう。これはうまそうやからみんな買うんちゃいますこれ。
I'm excited to check the
Lemon
home run numbers that come
cheesecake.
out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the
な
numbers
しで
come
ハ
in,
ン
that
バー
ball
グ
was
とそっ
projected
ち
to
だ
have
け。
carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
これでもめっちゃうまそうですよ。ついついそれも食いたくなりますけど。
At the plate now, Tom Murphy.
ああ、もう
As
一
he'll
人。
take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Luis Torrens will come on as a pinch hitter.
このでもマンゴーフェア良さそうっすよ。20日から始まったみたいですよ。20日で昨日じゃないですか、これ。昨日から始まったらしいです。マンゴーフェア。あら、そうなんですか。食べないですか。そっちの方でいいですか。ご飯普通で。かなりでもうまそうですけど、これ。ご飯大盛りとハンバーグ食べて、締めにマンゴーを食べるっていう。
So now to the plate,
あ、
Evan
またノー
White.
ヒットや。
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Dylan Moore will come on now as the pinch hitter.
ハルさんはあんまり果物とか食べないですか。めっちゃうまそうですよ、これ。
Both teams with
甘
6 hits
いもの
so
は
far.
苦手で、ああ、言うてましたね、ケンさんは。アレルギーでしたっけ。
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now
生
2-0.
クリームは特にハ
Not
ッ
even
と。
close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the
ハン
quadrants.
バーグとビールだっけ。
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
果物果実系は口がかゆくなる。
Oh,
あ、
that's
そうな
not
ん
a
です
bad
か。
pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just
それ
happens
はあ
to
れです
hook
な。
that one right into left field for a
食
base
べられ
Yeah,
へ
he
ん
got
の
the
は
bad
痛い
hit
です
out
な。
right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
めっちゃうまそうですけどね。
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
ハンバーグとビールか。黒ラベルお願いします。ビールあるんですかね、飲み物は。
Standing in now, Kyle Seager.
ドリ
As
ン
he'll
ク
look
は
at a
何がある？
changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
ドリンク、ドリンク。なんかしらありそうですけどね。
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
はよ出さんかい。
Moore stands at first with 1 out.
げんこつおにぎりフェアと書いてるけど。
And that's in there, 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is
あ
guys
ー、飲
getting
み
count
物がなん
leverage
かセ
and
ットで
not
つ
pull
く
the
あ
trigger
あ
on
れ
a
があるら
fastball
しいです
middle
よ。
in. That's why you play.
ドリ
Get
ン
in those
クは
situations where
玄
you can
米
try and
緑
do
茶、
damage.
コーラ、
What do you want? The nasty
ウーロン
slider?
茶、オレンジ、アイスコーヒ
And he lays off again, ball 3.
ー、パイ
Well,
ン
this is the
ソーダ
matchup they
に
want
さ
to
くら
bring
ん
in the
ぼ、
reliever, but falling
カル
behind
パス、あ、
2-0
カルピス。
doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
うまそうやな。
The 3-1.
ああ、そうなん
Finds
で
the
すか。
zone
ハ
to
ルさ
fill
ん
the
も
count,
アレル
3-2.
ギーですか。
Runner at first here,
げん
1
こ
man
つ
out.
したるで。昔のバタークリームが苦手で
And he
生クリ
misses
ームあ
ball
かん。
4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
まあ、アレルギーじゃしゃあないですね。
Next up, Kyle Lewis.
げん
Singled
こ
in his
つを、
last at bat.
げんこ
Yeah,
つ
they
クラ
take
ブってあ
another
るらしいで
single
す。
right here. That third
お
base
にぎり
coach is
クラブ
dying
と
to wave his
げん
arms.
こつク
I
ラブ。
wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1.
おっ
And
と。
that misses 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the
う
bullpen.
ん、これはほんまうまそうやな。カルパスってお
First
つ
and
まみ。
second now, one man out. And it's fouled away.
げんこつクラブ、みんなから頭をげんこつされるクラブ。
Here comes the 1-2.
ハンバーグがなんか 200g らしいですよ。げんこつの方は250らしいですよ。
Got him
あ
swinging.
ーって思った。
Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
ああ、いろいろありますな。
Into the box, Donnie Walton. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair.
自社
2-1.
がこだわるオリジナルオニオンソース。
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
厚切りに
There
こ
is
だ
a
わ
hitter
る
alive
爽
that
や
doesn't
かス
love
テー
hitting
キ。
in fastball counts like 3-1. It's
爽や
usually
か
a
バーガ
pretty
ーだ。
fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
爽やかバーガー。
Bouncer to the left side. And he'll
Yes, that's
just
it.
beat the throw to second. He's in there.
腹減った。
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
生中あるけどモルツか。あ、生中あるんですか。
Bases are
デ
loaded
ジ
here.
タル
2
メニュー
down.
を開くって書いてる。あ、アルコールって書いてる。
Fouled away.
キリン一番搾り。クラフト、フォージュンとか。
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to
キ
shorten
リ
up
ン
with 2 strikes.
01。ノンアルコール。
Swung on,
Ah,
and he
still
went
sayang
fishing
ko.
in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and the M's have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Luis Torrens will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Dylan Moore will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
グランドメニューって書いてるけど、
Ready to go for the last
浜
half of the
浜名
inning.
湖は
And
別
standing
メ
in
ニュ
is
ーと
the
なって
veteran
書いてます
outfielder Robbie Grossman.
Always a tall task trying to rally
Ah.
back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A
Grand
leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going. デジタルメニューか。変えよ
Cannon Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. The M's are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this
う。まあ
series
とりあえ
finale.
ず
So
こ
if they
の
can wrap it
爽
up,
や
they'll
かの
complete the
トップ
series
ペー
sweep.
ジ
Hey,
ブ
Matt,
ッ
what
ク
a
マーク
great
入れま
spot
した
to
よ。
be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep,
い
and
つ
you're
でも
leading
見れ
by
る
a
よう
few
に。
runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Here Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for
大
the
盛
first
り
out.
ご飯
Man, they really had his
319
numbers
円
so far in this series.
Yeah.
That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Willie Castro.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Yeah,
And it certainly would be a
楽しみ
big
ですね。
morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in next, Wilson Ramos. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first
エビ
pitch.
ドリア作ろう。
Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. This will wind up foul, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 4-2. Jose Cisnero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
またノーヒッ
The
トか
second baseman.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Shedlong Sam Haggerty. Will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
唐揚げチキンドリア。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number
At the plate now is Jake Fraley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch.
ああ、入ってんかい。
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
自分が食べる分はたまにしか作りません。あ、そうなんか。
He's taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and two count. Here it comes.
Ah.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th.
ねえ、娘さんらも自分で料理しはるんですか。
And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
熱っ。
Ty France stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
いやー、
Hey,
何
this
か投
guy
げ
has
てき
come
た
in
か。
and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
ああ、そうなんですね。
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
まあ自分でね、いろいろ作れりゃ理想的ですよね。
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it,
ああ、
it's
そうな
nearly
んですか。
impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. And he takes
Oh,
ball
shit.
4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Next for Seattle, Luis Torrens struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. France is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Seattle, but they still lead this one 4-2. Sam Haggerty will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Into the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The right fielder.
さあ、抑えいきますか。ケンさん、抑えてください。ちょうどこの抑えの人、ケンさんって言うんですよ。ケンガイルさん。
Here's the first pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. And the throws off as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
うちの次女は食べる方だから、イブさん嫁にどう嫁。
You can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop.
あ
He
ーちゃ
can't
ー、ポ
bail
ロ
his
リし
teammate
よ
out.
った。ケンさん、今、抑えやってもらってますよ。
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's just 1 for 6. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
ファースト
Plain
芝
to
居。
see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone
あ
gets
れ
a
で
little
も
bit tighter. It's tough to cover
セ
both
カ
sides
ンド
of
が
the
よう取
plate,
ったん
and
で
they
すけど
both
ね。
want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he
取
fouls
っ
this
た
one
け
off.
ど、ファーストが取れず。
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Jamer Candelario.
おー
Hit
っと
sharply on the ground.
ダブル
One
プレ
there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game
ー。
is
次女は
over.
料理
Yeah,
苦
they
手
end
や
this
け
thing
ど
with
冷蔵
style,
庫
turning
チェッ
that
ク
double
厳しい
play to preserve the win. That's what we
期
call
限切れ
finishing
のチェッ
strong.
クを
4-2, the final
やっと
score
かんと
today.
ね
The Mariners came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to
いちご
secure
に
the
カビが生
victory.
えとったり
Will Vest claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken
いちご
Giles
がね
closes the
磁
door
石
for
の
the
カスみ
save,
たいにな
his
ってる
14th. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our
細
whole
かく
crew.
チェ
I'm
ッ
Matt
クあん
Vasgersian.
な
You've been watching
緑の
MLB
い
The
ちご
Show.
初
For
めて見
more,
ました
head
け
to
ど
theshow.com.
なんか磁石の塊みたいなんでまあでも期限はほんまよう切れるの早いからね。ああ、セブンで買ったんすか。はい、ようスーパーとかでも奥の方からほじくって持っていく客いますけど、ようあんなんやるな思ってね。ほじくってほじくって奥の方からわざわざ引っ張り出して、でも片付けもせんとね。ああいうことしとったらあかんすよね。大してそんな手前も奥も変わらないんですけどね。それをわざわざ奥の方から引っ張り出していく。よっしゃ、これで3立てしましたね。感じで。ははは。冷蔵庫細かくチェックしてください。あんな腐ったイチゴ初めて見ましたからね。これで3連勝で、それでもまだ借金がね、12があるんですよ。まだまだ借金生活で。13.5 離されてますからね。大谷さんとこえらい強いんですよね。いちご事件。いちごもほんまにね、早く食わんとやばいっすね。あれ、冷やしとっても腐るから。なんでも早めに食えいうことですね。なんとかこの最下位争いから抜け出さんと。いちご腐らせ事件。いちごが磁石みたいになるっていうああ、阪神も最下位なんや。ああ、この辺はえらい団子ですな。もうでも、ゲーム差がすごいことになってきてますね。18ゲームってすごいな、これ。まだでも、6月ですからね。来月やっとオールスターですけど、まだまだ時間かかりますよね。最後は大谷さんとこと3連戦ですね。さあ、どうなっていくやら。またやらかしたら大きい冷蔵庫。まあまあ、もうまめにチェックしてるんでね。早め早めに。 あの冷蔵庫でもヨドバシで買ったんですけどね。まあ、安いね。ミニ冷蔵庫みたいなもんやから。私はイチゴ苦手やが、娘が食べたいっても買わない。食べたかったら自分で買いやいわなダメですね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりますか。細かくチェックしてもやり直し。冷蔵庫の中でもゴミ一つないですけどね。まめに中見て、ゴミあったらすぐ拭き取りますけどね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。お小遣いで買ってって言って自分でね、食いたいんやったら買ってもらわんと。さあ、ではではでは、お疲れ様でした。